All right, Econers, most of you guys are doing a great job getting your budget project started. I truly appreciate your help in getting this stuff moving on your own. I think you should enjoy this experience really if you kind of continue to go through the process as I throw things at you over the next number of days here. So, as of right now, you should all have chosen a job, chosen a career path, looked for a job, and looked for an apartment. Some of you guys are in grad school. All right, regardless of whether you're in grad school, you've chosen a job, I have gone to each one of your websites, or excuse me, each one of your slideshows, and I have placed in there information in regards to what tier group for income that you are on. I also put in that what that amounts to as far as monthly take-home pay. And so pay attention closely to slide 2. All right, that slide, you should be basing all your decisions based upon the amount of money that you make on that slide in that income group. All right, and so the number that I put in is the number that you live in. If you want to have a conversation with me about it, please do. I understand that some of those numbers are lower, but also some of the other things that we're doing make up for it within this project in regards to a lack of reality in some of the debt that you have and some of the other things that we're doing. So the income level that I put you at is where you're going to exist on. So just make sure you're paying attention to that. All right, you've got a job, you've got an apartment. You have two things to try to take care of today then. Okay, the two things that you're going to do today are you are going to worry about finding a vehicle or taking care of your transportation slide for the project, and you're going to take care of buying groceries for the project. So to do that, let's start with your transportation and the vehicle. So number one, I mentioned this before yesterday, but if you live downtown Chicago and you're working downtown Chicago, you don't have to buy a car, all right? So, however, you do need transportation. So what you'll have to do to take care of the transportation slide is you will have to go online and find out how much a monthly CTA pass is going to be, get visual proof of that, take a screenshot, copy and paste part of that image, all right? Copy and paste the table that proves what the price is. Don't just type in numbers. I have to see these numbers from the website. So go to the Chicago Transit Authority, go to the CTA's website, and find out how much a monthly pass is. If you want to buy a car for yourself, all right, and you can't drive a motorcycle in Chicago 12 months a year, you either have to have a CTA pass every month or you have to have a car. All right, if you want to buy a bicycle also, you can do that as something later, but you either have a car, or you have the monthly pass. If you're going to buy a car, I've got some instructions that I put in yesterday in regards to what some of the limitations are and how the financing will work. You have no money for a down payment. The cheapest kind of car you can buy is a car that costs $5,000 or more. All right, and what I would suggest, you just shop online. Go online to Carfax, go online to any dealer's website, look for used cars, look for new cars, whatever you think you can afford. It should fit into your budget. Right. Realistically, if you look at your apartment and your car payment, that should not take you significantly over 60 to 65% of your overall take-home pay. If it does, you will not be able to make ends meet at the end of the month. And so I've got an example here where I have, all you've got to do is once you find the car, you're going to go to Google and just type in car payment calculator. If you type in car payment calculator, you will get what the site that I have here. The minimum car payment you can buy, car that you can purchase, the cheapest price of the car overall is $5,000, right? And if you buy a used car, you're going to take out a 48-month loan on that used car, which I have highlighted in this tab here, at a 5.5 interest rate, and your monthly payment is at $116. So not only will you have captured an image of the car from the website that you're buying it from, but you also will take a shot of this car loan calculator to prove how much your monthly payment is. So that's how you're going to take care of the car today, is to look for the car online, find a nice car that you want to live in. I'd suggest most of you go used. If you're a tier 4 person, you could maybe afford to go a little bit more expensive and do a new car, but your car payments for even people in my tier 4 group probably should not be above $300 a month because you can't really afford that. So take a look at what you're doing and be responsible with your money. In addition to taking care of transportation, all right, you are also going to take care of buying groceries. You have to pay attention to me here because in my instructions on the sheet that I gave you, it says to kind of go to peapod.com, which used to be Juul's delivery service. I went on this morning, and Peapod is no longer delivering in the Chicagoland area. At least that's what the website told me today. Right? So all you got to do is go online and Google, all right, Walmart grocery delivery. Okay? Go in and just start shopping. Okay? You don't set up an account, just start shopping. I just started shopping here. And what you'll do, I've got this website open, is you just shop by department. You're going to fill up a grocery cart with what you imagine is 2 weeks worth of groceries. Okay, so you can shop by department. Okay, I need some eggs and dairy products. So I'm going to go through and shop all eggs and dairy products. I'm going to put some cheese in my grocery cart. Let's see here. So you just kind of go through, need some Kraft singles for things. And every time you select, need some cream cheese, going to put that in my grocery cart. You're just going to fill up your grocery cart as you go through, all right, and then just continue to shop through other departments, okay? So let's see here. I need some shrimp I'm going to put into my cart, et cetera, et cetera. You're going to fill up your cart. Your cart must have in between $125 and $150 worth of groceries. $125 is the minimum. I would tell you $150 should be the maximum amount of money that you spend. All right. After you fill up your cart, all right, you can try to check out here. And you'll have to kind of continue. And then work to maybe do a print PDF so you see a list of all the things that you've put in your grocery cart. Get as much of a screenshot of the items you've put in your cart and the total bill for your groceries in your shot. Put that on your groceries page of your slideshow or the grocery slide for your slideshow. Again, $125 is the minimum. $150 should be the maximum. What you'll do is you'll eventually, if you had, let's say you bought $125 worth of groceries for 2 weeks, you'll double that cost, and your monthly grocery bill will be $125 times 2, which is $250. That's a reasonable amount of money that you'd be spending on groceries. So again, today, you're taking care of two things. You're getting your groceries, all right? You fill up one cart, all right? You don't have to shop only but once, all right? Fill up your cart. You are taking care of your transportation, so buy a car, or take care of public transport. Remember, you can only get public transportation if you're living and working downtown Chicago. So if you have any questions, continue to send me some emails. You guys are off to a great start. I hope you're doing well. We will talk to you guys soon.